I don't put bumper stickers on Ferraris.
Well, when I'm 80 years old, do you think any chicks are going to be checking me out anyways? Happy Thursday, everybody. What is going on? It is
greatest night of the week. We already got everyone piling in here. Who do we have, Joe?
Let's go through the rundown already. I saw our boy John from Bloombeards claimed first. Bearded Eric's claimed second. We got Vado always in the house early. Bearded Living, our good buddy Tim from Southern Beard Company, who we are featuring tonight. We can't wait to talk to you guys about that. We got Andrew, Sober Chef Eric, our one and only moderator that we only need. He's the man. Eastside Chris, Bearded Wolf, Bald and Beautiful, love it. Bearded Wolf, Ryan Mortz, Kinsman, Rex Reviews, Jeff Rice, Gary Bowman, Donald Long, Josh. We got the entire crew here today.
Awesome, man.
And hopefully more going to be pouring in soon. So, Kyle, we got quite a show tonight.
We got a packed show. Absolutely packed show. I see Drew is in the house. What's up, Drew? I know Drew's very excited for tonight. So, yes, we have a very packed show. Like Joe said, tonight's show is featuring Southern Beard Co. They just released a new scent. They just released a new beard wash, which we're super excited to talk with you guys about. There is the new scent, Fleet Street, which is their first barbershop scent. And then there's the beard wash. We do have a review dropping for this on Saturday at 10 a.m. as always. Make sure you guys check that out. But we do have a very special guest tonight, guys. From from my favorite show in the world, Covino and Rich. We have the producer, the muscle man himself, the bearded one, the lean one, coming to you from FlexCam. Oh, Joe's gone already. Spot.
Oh, sorry. You can only have two strong bearded men on camera.
Right. Joe's internet. There he goes. Joe's internet loves to dip out every once in a while.
I know the feeling.
That wasn't even my internet. That was me. I got excited and clicked the wrong button. I have this little side button on my mouse here.
I have
I have no idea what the heck it is, and it totally just X'd me out.
I don't know what any of these buttons do.
No,
but generally, if I accidentally press one, something happens.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So you only need the wheel, and you only need the two. What's the point of the side ones? I don't get
it. I don't even know. What does this do? There's like a button here. I don't know what that does.
Yeah.
That's funny. Best intro ever. Yeah. I like to go super cheese ball with the intros. Yes. Thank you, Tim. So, Spot Man, thank you so much for being here.
No, thanks for having me, guys.
Yes.
You share the screen with some bearded men.
Yes. Finally. Your show is amazing, but there's not enough beardness in it, I'll tell you.
Please.
No.
So, Joe, before we get into it, why don't we talk about what's special for tonight as far as the proceeds and everything?
Yes. So as Kyle mentioned, we are featuring Southern Beard Company tonight. If you have not heard of Southern Beard Company, the owner, his name is Tim, and he runs an amazing small batch beard product company. We have featured him on several other occasions. One of our just go-to companies, anytime we have a chance to just put in whatever we want in our beards. But tonight is very, very special. So, we are helping Tim with his release of Fleet Street, which is an outstanding barbershop scent. His brand new wash that he just got done working on and is ready to go for release. But tonight, all proceeds are going to be going to a GoFundMe page for a close family friend of Tim. This individual, he is going through some unfortunate medical conditions tonight. So any sale for any Southern Beard Company products tonight is going to go directly to that GoFundMe page that Southern Beer Company has up on his Instagram page. So if you do want to do a direct payment, if you're interested in that, you can go to Southern Beer Company's Instagram and go right in his bio. We do have a affiliate code for those who may not be able to donate, the amount of money that they would like. We understand times are tough. That is Beer Talk 30, and you can get 30% off of any product that you choose tonight. However, we are not going to accept any kickbacks. So any money that we would have gotten for this is actually going to go directly to that GoFundMe. We are not pocketing anything. We want 100% proceeds to go to this gentleman who is going through some things, basically just unfortunate health issues that have caused him to have to stop working and be able to provide for his family. So we're really hoping that the community shows up and shows out tonight. So, and like Tim says, beards for Josh. So there we go.
Beards for Josh.
Beards for Josh. Yeah. So, right. Yeah. So, guys, like I said, we have a very special guest here, Spot, from the Covino and Rich Show. So let's go ahead and dive.
Special. Calm down.
You're blushing.
It's the life.
Yeah, no, I think you have a little experience in front of the microphone in the camera, just a little bit.
A little bit.
So, let's go ahead and dive right into it. So Spot, man, for those who aren't familiar with Covino and Rich, I'm sure you saw it. We did a promo video for you guys not too long ago, promoting your new ventures and introducing you guys to the bearded community. But please, man, feel free to introduce yourself a little bit.
Well, I am Spot. As you know, real name's Christian, but they call me Spot on the show.
Yeah, Christian doesn't exist in this world. He's Spot.
I know who's Christian. I work with Covino and Rich, and for I want to say 16, 17 years now. Covino and Rich, Steve Covino, Rich Davis, myself for a few of those years. Do a daily just lifestyle talk show where we talk about everything. Like that's always the tough question. People say describe the show. And it's because we cover everything. It's like, well, it's like we're not like a guy show because we have female listeners, and we're not like a show, but we talk about sports, and so it really is just like you and your buddies talking, hanging out. Anything's up for grabs. We talk a lot about our lives, but in a fun way. Covino does great voices. We make fun of each other. We rag on each other. So. I would say that a lot of people, when they see the show or watch the show or listen to the show, say they really do feel like they're hanging with their friends, like the friends they've known their whole lives. And
wow, yeah,
that environment, at least I think, and been doing it for 16 years now. We're on Patreon, which you can subscribe to. I saw a link somewhere, patreon.com/Covino and Rich.
Yeah.
To do the same great show and just just have fun. It's fun. It's fun.
It is.
There's too much shit in the world.
Yeah,
right?
and your show, as we mentioned, in our video, it was a big influence in regards to how we wanted to run our stream, or what we call a show on YouTube every Thursdays. And that's what we wanted to do. Obviously, we're a beard content channel, but we wanted to go beyond beards because if you were nose deep in the bearded community, you would see there's a lot of content creators who have a lot of streams, and we would just wanted to do something that would really stand out among the rest, and kind of going with that, just life, just covering everything that you possibly can in a short amount of time type show, felt like was the way to go for us. And we have to give you guys the credit because you're a big inspiration for
huge inspiration. Yeah.
We're more than just our beards, right, guys?
Yes.
There's more behind the beard.
There's more behind the beard than meets the eye.
Yeah,
that's too funny. So no, I'm not gonna go too fanboy, but Spot knows. Spot and I talk all the time. I'm a huge. There's not many things I would say I will break an appointment for. I have not missed an episode of Covino and Rich in a long time. Love the show. I know it's hard to describe. It's pure entertainment and laughs. Pure entertainment.
I'll take
and laughs.
that. And I'll take that.
Yeah, it certainly is.
And sometimes it's not even planned that way. Sometimes it just happens. But
Right.
that's the beauty of the show and how it unfolds.
Right.
So you really never know what you're going to get from day to day.
That's true. That's absolutely true. Today was a total curveball. Had me raise eyebrows a few times.
Yeah. Sometimes you get that. Sometimes you get those awkward moments, and sometimes in the awkward is a lot of funny. And
Right.
that's the
For
show.
sure. So we have more and more people piling in, guys. Again, the link is below. Beer Talk 30% off through Southern Beer Co. is going to go to a great cause. And then we have Spot here from the Covino and Rich Show. Make sure you guys check out their Patreon. So there's 2 tiers to their Patreon. The audio only is $5, and then the whole shabam is $10, where you get to watch the show, not just listen. And then they also do some stuff during the week in the evenings behind the velvet rope, right?
Right, behind the velvet rope package, where we take you into our lives behind the velvet rope. Like we each, you can see Rich hanging with his family or out doing whatever he does. Covino jamming out on guitar, or hanging out in his apartment, hanging with the people in our lives. It's a cool glimpse because we do put ourselves out there so much on the show. We have like a community. Like we don't consider ourselves like having like fans. Like we hate people who are like, oh, I'm a fan. It's like, well, like a family. It's you listen, but you're like our friends, and we like bringing people into our lives and showing them what we do. So that's kind of what the Behind the Velvet Rope is, and even the video aspect, just having the ability to watch the show, which is new for us.
It's hilarious.
We've done video in studio at our old gig, but to see the daily show play out, this is a new thing for us. I know you guys do this, but like having people watch how we interact in our expression is just, that's worth it to me. But
totally different aspect of the show. So let me tell my CNR story, and then I will shut down fanboy mode, and then we'll get into some fun stuff.
We appreciate it. We love it.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like people feel like they have to be that way, and we don't want that. We just
I could totally see that.
You're hanging with us.
Right. No, I could totally see that. So I highlighted him, and then Drew, and I'll tell you about him in a second. But so Drew is my neighbor. You'll remember this story, Spotty. You were a huge part of it. You know where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
Okay. So Drew is one of my best friends in the world. While ago, hey, Covino and Rich, CNR, check them out. I finally did. Absolutely got hooked. We talk about the show every day. So Christmas came around this year, and I'm like, man, let me get him a CNR shirt. He would love that. So CNR's t-shirt guy, whatever, everything fell through, so there was no merch.
That's the whole story I can tell you someday.
Right. I'm sure.
If I go a little bit deeper in this, maybe I'll tell you tonight.
Oh gosh, yeah. Rich had some choice words for whoever it was.
Yeah.
So I have never spoken to these guys at all. Keep in mind, they're it's an international radio show on Sirius XM at the time. So I'm like, well, let me shoot him a message. I most likely won't hear back. So Rich was the first one that I messaged, just because I remembered his name. And I said, hey, here's a story. I'm trying to buy a gift for my buddy. I don't see anything. Is there anything you can do for me? And his response was, hell yeah, man. Anything you need, let me know. And I'm like, oh, wow. Okay. I'm like, I wasn't even expecting a response. And he's like, make sure you message Spotty.
Right.
Spotty was like, yeah, I can't get in the office right now because of the pandemic. So I can't get a t-shirt, but what can I do for you? And I was like, how about an autographed picture for my buddy? And man, he had it overnighted on Christmas Eve. You remember this, Spotty, right?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun. And what was funny too was I'm a procrastinator. If you wanted to, when we get to know me, I'll explain parts of me that you might not know. But I'm a huge procrastinator. And around Christmas, it was just like crazy. It's the end of year for me when it comes to the show. I'm doing all the year-end stuff. We used to do a year-end special, and I assume we'll do one going forward. Yeah. But it's like the end of the year is where like every minute of my day is scheduled. So I'm like, all right, I need to do this. So like last minute, and I feel bad, but it got done. So don't hate me. But no, because I wanted to get it done. I had to go to, it's like, I don't have a photo printer here. So it's like, okay, so I had the photo printed at CVS, run to CVS. Then I like run by Rich's place. I'm like, Rich, meet me downstairs, meet me outside. I'm going to have you sign something. Rich signs it. Then I'm like, Covino, I'm coming to your place. Come downstairs. I'm going to have you sign it. Covino comes down, signs it. Then I sign it, run it to the UPS store and get it out, because I know around the holidays, everything was like super delayed. So like do it a couple days in advance to make sure it got there. and it did get there on time. But yeah, it was such a fun. I felt like it was like a like a Mission Impossible operation.
Seven-step process.
Yeah, and the guys are really great at doing that. Like they really love interacting and giving back to the fans. Like, by the way, tell me to shut up if I talk too much.
No, dude, you're good. We have a mute button. Just kidding.
People suggested like, hey, why don't you guys do like Cameo or something? And like, we feel bad doing something like that because if you ask us, we'll do it. We love giving back to the people that support us. So
yeah,
or who knows, maybe we'll start a Cameo now. But right. But no, it's something that we love doing, and because every person that's out there means the world to us, because without them, we don't exist. It's just three guys sitting on my couch.
Right. That's so funny. That's a crazy story. I was wondering that too. I'm like, I'm assuming just right after they recorded the show, hey, sign this. So it was a huge thing for you. That's
yeah. Because I'm like, oh, I got to go get the photo, but then they're gone. They're long gone.
Right.
And so it's like, so
that's funny. That's funny. Well, hey, Drew gave this comment. He's I had to mention him tonight. He's a huge fan. I think he's been with you guys since day one, since Maxim.
Great. Thanks, Drew.
Yeah,
appreciate that.
So
for you, Drew.
So Spotty, let me ask you this. Then I want to get right into your beer journey. Talk to me about Patreon since you've switched over from SiriusXM, which is a huge deal,
right,
to Patreon. I'm sure there is no, let me call the tech guy. You are the tech guy.
I am the tech guy, and everything kind of happened really quickly for us. So it all kind of like, I know we announced it so we stopped Friday the 26th of February was our last day on SiriusXM, and we announced on Thursday that we were done. We maybe knew a couple days before that it was happening, but we were still trying to process it. So within the course of, I want to say 2 days, I pulled together a whole streaming empire in my living room. So I was like, all right, how am I going to do this? All right, what cameras do I have? All right, how am I going to patch this audio through? How am I going to do this? I'm like, oh, I need to pull more stuff out here. I need lighting. I tried to figure out within the course of that weekend getting everything together. And like my biggest accept of defeat was, I'm going to have to pull my gaming PC out of my bedroom into the living room. So I moved it here. So it's just in the center of my living room now as a streaming source. But yeah, the technical aspect is pulling it together quickly. I wish I had a week to kind of process everything, but we wanted to make sure that we didn't skip a beat, because we knew that everyone out there was like really upset that the show was going away, but we didn't want it to go away. We wanted people to keep going with us. We wanted to keep going. So we made it happen. And within 2 days we were off the air on SiriusXM and right on Patreon, and everyone, like I gotta say, we had like such a great, this isn't just me like bullshitting, this is true, like such a great outpouring of support. Like a good solid crew of people followed us from SiriusXM here, present company included. So it really like meant a lot to us, and it keeps growing. Like it will continue to grow. So we're excited about that.
That's awesome. Man. Yeah. The Friday to Monday was unbelievable. I was expecting you to be like, we're going to take a day off, but
I wanted a week to like calm, but it's like, you need to make things happen. You make things happen.
Man, I'll tell you. So, so I want to jump right into the beer journey. We have some lightning round questions for you, man. Time is already flying. What's the saying, Spotty? It's getting late.
It's getting late early. How late? I can talk all day. I can talk all night. Whatever you guys need.
All right, cool.
Or I can shut up and just sit back.
No, man. So let's go ahead. We actually have some giveaways to do for the audience here. We have 2, Joe.
Yeah, we have 2 for right now. So yeah, I know we have some new people coming in here. As you can see, we have a very special guest. We have our boy Spot from the Covino and Rich Show, who's a big inspiration for what we do on our channel. And then we are featuring Southern Beard Company, and we are helping him with the release of Fleet Street, a amazing barbershop scented beard oil, and his brand new beard wash that is just top 3 on my list. I don't want to speak for Kyle, but it is an amazing new wash that I know he's been working on for a while. And all tonight's proceeds are going to be going to a special cause. Tim from Southern Beer Company has a close family friend who is going through some health issues, and so his family did put together a GoFundMe page. So any items that are bought through Southern Beer Company from now until I believe next weekend, all the proceeds are going to go to that close friend of Tim's. So a very good cause for tonight. We do have our discount code only because we understand, you may not be able to, come up with maybe, the amount of money that you would like. So that kind of helps you if you're interested in getting a product, but all those proceeds are still going to go towards that GoFundMe page. So that's what we got going on for everybody that is just piling in here. I see Dan C. Bearded in here. What is going on? Barbecue Steve, what's up? Charlie Lyons, I saw your comment before you're showing your kiddo the old WrestleMania stuff. 'Tis the season. It is WrestleMania season. I'm a diehard fan, so that excites me that you're taking your child through the journey of WrestleMania. That is the way to go. So as Tim says, 100% proceeds go to supporting Josh and his journey through cancer. Tim, go ahead and put in the comments. Are you ready to go for the first giveaway? I believe we had a oil butter combo. Let me just double check on that.
I think he said 2 combos, I believe.
If I'm not mistaken, yeah. I got to go find it, though.
Okay. So while we're doing that, guys, let's go ahead and do the giveaway. So we had some confusion, I think, the week before last. So I'm going to ask you guys to pick a random number. Please only enter once. And then the first person on my screen to guess the number correctly is the winner. Spot, you guys should do this on your show. It wouldn't be too crazy or anything.
No, not at all.
With 10,000 people listening.
Yeah. We don't have tons of feedback coming in from all directions.
Right. Oh, man. Copper Johns Tyson, what scent do you recommend from Southern? I think they literally have, it's like 30 or 40 cents.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm going to recommend Fleet Street. If you're dying for a barbershop, this barbershop is absolutely amazing. It has great musk to it as well. So you're getting more than just a barbershop. It doesn't turn into like a cologne or anything like that, but you just get a nice manliness and musk to it after that. A typical barbershop starts to wear off, early on. So I would recommend Fleet Street for sure. A fun one is his blueberry muffin scent.
Really good.
His Citrus Grove is really good.
Georgia Peach, really good.
Wow.
Yeah. Spot. Let me tell you this.
We're gonna talk about small batch soon. Companies.
Yeah.
Spot.
Yeah.
We're gonna blow up that beard world for you. Yeah. Chai is a really popular scent from Southern as well.
You know me, I love scents.
You do. You do. Oh, we'll get to that. Well, I think I'm two orders in, 3 apiece, Spotty, and dude, they're awesome, man. We'll get to that for sure. Okay, guys. So when I say go, please give me a number. Again, only enter once. The first number that gets it right on my screen is going to be the winner. When I say go, please go ahead and give me a number 1 through 15. Go ahead and go. We're getting emails. Orders are coming in hot and heavy too.
What's up, Jay Cruz? Healthy Bearded in here.
This is exciting.
Yeah.
Like, who's going to win? Who's going to win?
Oh, yeah. All right, guys, go ahead and stop. We do have a winner. I do see it a couple times. Again, the first one on my screen, which I'm going to double check.
You better triple check. We get people throwing blows.
People, yeah, right. People get mad, Spotty.
Let me tell you, people love free stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
In my experience, they love free stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. And the first on my screen, he's been lucky in our streams. He's a good man, too. Donald Long.
Nice.
With the 8 bomb. Congrats, Donald. Donald, I know you're on IG. Reach out to us or reach out to Southern Beard Co. with your scent choice, and we will. Tim will get that sent out to you, man. Congratulations.
Let's see here. Russ says Joe Matt with Bay Area is going to WrestleMania. Super jealous. Super jealous. That is awesome. And WrestleMania should be a great show this year for sure. Now that people are going to be in attendance.
I was going to say it's nice to see people doing things again.
Yeah, I know. I totally stole, and you know what? I have no shame. I steal lines from you guys all the time. It's just too funny. But Hobnobbing. Why doesn't Kyle say hi to me in public? I didn't do anything to him. We'll talk later, healthy bearded. But you got what's coming to you. I love you, Jay Cruz.
Jay Cruz, you're in trouble now.
Right. Yeah. Love you, Jay Cruz.
Is that Kristen? You've gone and done it.
Is that Kristen? I want to say hi to her.
She's here. She's in a bathrobe though, so I don't know if that'll be allowed.
That's too much. Tell her to derobe. Just kidding.
Oh, whoa.
Wowzers. You went from like fanboy mode to like just unsubscribe to me mode now.
Right. Total creep mode.
On our OnlyFans. Not our Patreon, on our OnlyFans.
Right.
Yeah.
Lost OnlyFans.
Lost OnlyFans.
That's so funny. Yeah. Hey, we got more people piling in, guys. I hate to keep saying it for those who keep hearing it, but just in case you're like, who's this guy? Spot from the Covino and Rich Show. Covino and Rich is the best podcast in the airways. I promise you. All the info to sign up is below.
Second best.
Yeah.
Aw, Spotty.
Super creeper.
Yeah. If you listen to the show, that's like a compliment. Like that doesn't even touch the creepiness that happens on the show.
Oh no.
Not even close.
Right.
Even from me, you know how creepy I get?
Right.
Please.
Right. Yeah. There's nothing but cheeks and crevices talked about.
So Spot, let's dive into this beer journey.
Yes.
That you're on. When did you start growing your beard out and start like full blown committing to it?
So it's a good question. I want to say it was 2013-ish.
Okay.
2013. So we had been doing a TV show in New York on the Mets network, SNY. And I remember it was like in between seasons. I'm like, I don't look good clean shaven. I got like 5 chins, or I used to have 5 chins under here. And, it just looked too whatever. So I needed something to balance it out. Always kind of had stubble.
Mm-hmm.
Most guys always had that like thin layer of stubble across their face.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But then I'm just like, yeah, you know what? I want to see what the beards were like. And the beard trend was growing, and I just started letting it fill out. And as time went on, it just got more and more, and it worked for me. I kept it trim. Sometimes I didn't, and I looked, crazy. Mm-hmm. But so since then, I want to say I've never gone like even stubble. It's been beard since 2014.
Wow. Tyson from Copper John said he just subscribed. Awesome.
Yeah. Sweet. Nice. Awesome. Tyson, man, get with me. Get with me, bro. Me and my buddies talk about the show every day. It's too much fun. But all right, fanboy mode is over, Spot. No more compromise.
You've said that 5 times.
Did I say it?
Well, I'll keep Kyle on his pedestal, because I will admit I had no idea what the Covino and Rich Show was until he was telling me about it. And he's like, dude, just check it out. He's like, I think this is the route that we need to go for our stream. So of course I was curious. And I think the very first episode I listened to, honestly, not long ago at all, you had Billy Corgan on from Smashing Pumpkins. So really not that long ago. I'm very new.
Yeah, that's like a couple months ago. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm very new. So I'm a new fan for sure. But Kyle just wouldn't like get out of my ear about it. Here we are
now
today.
I'm embarrassed. That's funny.
Yeah, no, you know what? We rely on that because,
of course, yeah.
Even at Sirius XM, it was, we were not necessarily lost in the mix. I don't want to say lost in the mix, but there's just so much content. We're in a bubble, and there's so much content across the board. It's like not only are you competing with other outside things, you're competing internally because. Mm-hmm. There's so many channels, music, talk, sports, comedy, all this stuff. So just like rising above all of that, like we do a great product, and I'm confident in that, but getting the attention of people who might not be flipping through at the right time is so hard.
Right.
So we do rely on that word of mouth a lot, and that promotion, the self promotion and friends promotion and all that stuff. So that's how it happens. And one person tells two friends, and they tell two friends, and so on, and so that whole
exactly. All about that networking for sure.
Right. Yeah.
So, I love when Covino, he's like, I can't what is it, like, I can't make fun of the callers or anymore because so he's like, you moron. I mean, I love you, subscriber, please stay.
Yeah.
It's too funny. So we totally got off. Zachary Chapman. Do we know Zachary?
Do I know Zachary?
Maybe. I don't.
Maybe.
I don't. No.
What's up, Zachary? Welcome in, bro.
Thank you. I know. I might.
Let's get back to the beard journey. I've never seen you like on the show, and I've seen like old pictures, but I've never even seen you without a beard. Like,
there's photos. If you go back, it's interesting. As far as the three of us on the show, I mean, they're the main guys, but I've been there in the background for years. I've gone through so many looks on the show, and this is the one I've committed to the longest, other than the muscles. The muscles are new now, but the look has been the longest I've had. Like, I had like very curly fro kind of hair, because when my hair grows out, it just curls up and grows out. It doesn't grow down; it grows out.
Nice.
I've with like clean shaven. Then I like shaved my head after I lost a bet once, so I had a shaved head, not like fully shaved, but like buzzed. Then I grew a goatee. Then I had I had a mustache for like 6 months 1 year. So I've really gone through.
Wait, can I stop you real quick?
Yes.
Was it chubby spot with the stash?
Yeah, it was always chubby. Spot was always
I wish I would have saw that.
Yeah, no, there was always chubby spot.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, and I've let's be honest, I've yo-yoed of weight throughout the years. I've got up and down, and gotten big and shrink a little, but not super skinny, and then whatever. But yeah, the beard. Once I decided to commit to the beard, it's something that now it's created a look. You guys know it's a look. It's like it's a package.
Yeah.
So I've felt while I've like trimmed it down, like I've gone like super short, but I've never lost it completely, and I'm afraid to do it now because it's become such a part of me.
Oh yeah.
How long are you willing to take it right now?
Like lengthwise?
Yeah.
I never go. I want to say, let me see. I can always tell by how much sticks through the hands. I've gone longer than this, so I would say it's gone a little bit, but this is around where I keep it.
Okay. That's a really solid beard too.
Yeah,
it is.
I've had a little bit longer than this, but I really have to stay on top of it because it does get very unruly. Like I always envy those guys that have they do something where they have that very smooth kind of texture to their beard, and I can't do that. I don't know how people do that.
Well, you're talking to two guys who can help you with that if you really want to take your beard to the next level
with a curly beard.
Yeah, I bought one of those, those heat combs. I tried one of those. Nothing has worked for me. It's always like very. I mean, I hate to say it, very
so
scruffy.
So here's my thing on a spot. First of all, I don't want you to take it the wrong way. Your beard looks awesome. You have a great beard. But if you're looking to go longer, you're keeping it in the realm of going longer. You're keeping it in the awkward stage. Yeah. Why people call it the awkward stage is because it's not a long beard. It's not a short beard. So you're still going to get like beard face, it's messed up in the morning. But if you put heat to it, which works wonders, my beard grows out. Yeah. Like this is some serious heat every single day. Really? So if you let that grow an extra, to be safe, let's say 1.5 inches, that heated brush is going to work wonders. You're going to have a straight flat beard like this.
Oh.
Yeah. You need about another inch or two.
So I need more length. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. And then make sure you're letting your neck hair grow too. Because a lot of times people, and you got it going really good.
He does good with that.
Yeah. A lot of times people will make the mistake and they'll shave their neckline too high. And so they as their beard starts growing, you can see right through it. So you have to let that, because that's going to give you your volume and your depth for sure. And what's going on, everybody hopping in here? We got
Jay?
Hustle in here. Disney. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and watch your unboxing for Southern Beer Company. I knew you were doing that. I definitely want to hear your thoughts on the items that you got. We got Mike in here, George Bearded in the Ville, Munoz in here. What's going on?
What's up, brother?
So, now, do you currently use beard products such as like oils, butter?
Can you take us through your normal routine, Spot?
I got to be honest. I'll be completely honest because my life's an open book.
Oh God, please don't say it.
You're gonna hate this. Once the pandemic hit, my like self-care went out the window.
Okay.
So like my mornings, because we were doing the show on my couch, like a lot of mornings I wouldn't shower. I would like shower in the afternoon, and like I would maybe just like I do. So I have, okay, here's what I got. I'll tell you what I have.
So no beard oil every day though, before we move on from that.
No, not every day. I know. Yeah, please. I do have products that I will run through every so often.
We're gonna fix you.
Awesome. You got it.
Yeah,
we're gonna fix you. Oil. I have a beard balm that I use when I actually like need to go out places.
Okay.
That has, it's a wax beard balm, so it has a little bit of hold to it.
Yeah.
Has a good smell, good shine, but also moisturizes. I have actually made my own stuff.
Cool.
Wow.
And I've considered. As you guys know, and we can mention it. I make candles for a living. The Bearded Wick, which
really nice.
Thank you.
Nice.
The Bearded Wick, beardedwickcandles.com. But because I am a mad scientist with making candles, I'm like, oh, let me experiment with like doing some beard products. But I do like supporting, and this is me just saying it for the show. I actually do like supporting small batch businesses that make stuff. Like I like finding cool products and using those. So I'm actually, excited to check out the Southern Beard Co. tonight. I want to see what it's like.
Yes.
Stuff.
Yes.
But I do like seeing that kind of stuff. But yeah, I will say that I'm pretty lax. But I do use oil occasionally, not as much as I should, and beard balm. And
gotcha.
then I come through, get it nice and I dry it, because I know if putting it into a wet beard doesn't necessarily work for the hair. So I dry it out.
Damp is good. Wet, not so
80%. Yeah,
right.
80%.
Okay. Right. Good.
Yeah.
Real quick, my wife's in here. Hello, honey. Had to give a shout out to the wife. Everyone's saying hello, Mrs. Kyle. So,
well, hello,
appreciate
Kyle's
the support. Can I don't want to change the subject, but I got to tell a funny story really quick. Is that okay? Because I want to get back to it, because I know we got recommendations for you. Mm-hmm. So my wife, she's not annoyed. Don't get me wrong. Go ahead.
Is this a beard intervention?
No.
Okay.
49%. 49%.
Okay. All right, I'll take it.
We purposely didn't disclose that to you.
Right. So she's not annoyed, but she just, every day at 11, I'm listening to the CNR show for 2.5 hours. I set an alarm on my phone. You reposted it the other day, Spotty. So my wife's always like, she's like, oh, the show, you listen to the show, blah, blah, blah. And mainly during the picture thing, like I told her, I'm like, guess what? CNR are going to send a signed picture for Drew, blah, blah, blah. So like she obviously doesn't know your guys' names, but I've said him before. So I told her, I was like, hey, the one dude on the show has a candle business. I ordered some candles, so we'll see how they are. And she's like, who was it, Spike? And I go, well, Joe, you know me. I go, yeah, it was Spike. So I don't even know if she knows that your name is Spot. She's been calling you Spike.
I'll be okay. It's funny, Covino. I don't know if he does voice to text or if it's how his phone is, but he actually in his phone will call me, like in our texts. He's like, Spike, I need this, or Spike, can you do that? So I don't know if it's just default for that, or if that's just what he chooses to call me, but he calls me Spike, so it's okay.
That's too funny. Too funny.
Where did the name Spot come from? While we're on the topic.
Yeah. So I'm supposed to say because I hit it every time, but that's not really not in the slightest. My wife out of the room, but. It's just, it was a nickname.
She can go back and rewatch this, right?
No, it was a nickname that I got 21 years ago when I was an intern for the radio station in New York when I first started working out at Zoom 100. I would follow around my mentor like a dog, and he would I would like walk by. He would walk by, I would walk by behind him, and then some guy was just like, "Oh, it's Spot, like Spot, like the dog." And I also did commercials, which were Spots, so it was a nickname that stuck. And then because I worked with Rich at Z100, when I came over to Sirius XM, and the name just like followed me. So
Wow.
I've been Spot for 21 years.
Yeah. So when people say Christian, I'm like, it fits, but your Spot.
It's weird because I will always introduce myself too, like even at events. I'll be like, "Hey, I'm Christian," or "Hey, show events. Hey, what's up? My name's Christian," and people are like, "Oh, Spot," or Spot. So it's just it's weird having a nickname that you're known for when
Right.
I love my name. It's not like I hate my name. I feel like a lot of people will create a nickname to cover up their name.
Right. No,
I like
Christian is solid.
So,
well, not you as much, but Covino, who the seed story is the funniest CNR story ever, by the way. He doesn't look like a Steve, like at all.
Oh no,
at all. When I first started listening to the show, and Rich was kidding around, and he was like, "Steve," I'm like, "Who?"
I know. I call him Steve now. Like something happened where I just started calling him Steve off the air.
Oh, okay.
It's weird. It's like, "Hey, Steve," or it's just he's such a Covino,
Oh God, he's such a Covino.
He's such a Covino.
All right, a lot of people call him Seed too. A lot of people.
Oh yeah, for that story, check out our Best of the Week podcast.
Yeah, that's the best CNR story. That's so funny. All right, that was totally my fault. Charlie says probably from the patchy spots in his beard from not using beard oil. It's falling out.
You know what? Fair. I'll take that.
So Spot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bro. Take us back to that story. I had to interject. I apologize.
No, it's fine. What story?
So that's your beard routine. So now that has anything changed since you are home during the pandemic? You still typically don't shower in the morning, so you're not using product.
First, like when I was going to work, I shower every morning before work. I wasn't like the guy that would just roll out of bed, throw on something, and go work. I did shower every morning, but now it's like when I'm working from home, like the days that I would go to one of their places, I would shower in the morning. But I just feel like when I'm at my house, rolling out of bed, sitting on my own couch, getting everything set up in my living room, I just roll out of bed, and then like in the afternoon I go to the gym. Obviously, you've seen. So after that, I come home and shower. So it's like my day's all kind of thrown off a bit with all of this. So,
Sure.
I'm sure everyone's schedule is thrown off working from home.
Oh yeah.
But
it was like bad enough to flip your life around going from New Jersey to LA.
By the way, I do use a beard wash. I forgot to say that. I do use a beard wash in the shower. I have a beard wash.
Good.
So what's the beard wash?
I use
I
actually use Cremo because we got a bunch of Cremo products because they were a sponsor of the show. Am I not allowed to say that?
No, man, they're good. It's good stuff. So what is on the docket for tomorrow?
I hate wasting things.
I'm just kidding. No, seriously, listen, there's nothing wrong with it. And take Cremo out of there. Just generally speaking, I'm not talking about them specifically. You're going to find a lot of fillers typically in like big market type of stuff that's unnecessary. My personal opinion is go small batch. The difference is amazing. And you touched on that. You said you do. So I don't know where your beard knowledge, how far it goes or anything, but have you noticed when you don't shower, when you don't Gary, when you don't put in beard oil, your head hair will get oily and greasy, but your face will itch and your beard is dry. Have you noticed that?
Wait, say that again. So when I don't,
so say you go a whole weekend without showering. We've all done it. Your head will get greasy, but your beard will get itchy and dry.
Yes.
Okay. So your face and your head develops what's called sebum oil.
Okay.
Your head hair develops like 100% more sebum oil than your face. That's why that oil makes your hair greasy. But since there's not enough sebum oil in your face, your oil in your skin on your face, and actually your beard hair pulls that away from your face, that's why your beard will get dry, and that's what that itch is from, because there's not enough oil and your skin's dried out. So that's why you put in beard oil in the first place.
This is an intervention. So would you recommend? You recommend? See, this. I've just been going on like natural looks for all these years. Who knew that I've been neglecting this thing for so long?
Right. Right.
So would you recommend, like on a weekend of not showering, because let's be honest, that happens more than it should?
Sure.
Would you recommend like rubbing some oil in the beard just to
every day?
Every day.
If there's only one product, if you only wanted to go one product for the rest of your life, it would be beard oil.
Beard oil. Okay.
Yes.
For sure.
And Southern Beard Company is a good start. We have some other company owners in here. Yeah, I'm telling you, small batch is the way to go. It just is. You're getting a lot of just good natural ingredients, stuff that's not preservative to make it last, longer on like those Target shelves and things like that.
By the way, I'm really just playing dumb to sell product. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah.
Right. I need all this.
I mean, I do all this. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Right. But seriously.
What? I need beard oil. Let me get it from the Southern Beard Co.
Right.
Code Talk, code Beard Talk 30.
Right. No, for the longest time, like I would grow out a beard, even, a fourth of this length, but I'd be like, it's so itchy. I can't take anymore. Why is it itchy? I wash it every day. It's like, yeah, you dry it out even more. You got to throw some beard oil in there.
Yeah. Itch was never a problem for me outside of the, hey, I haven't showered for 2 days. As I scratch my beard now. Outside, the spot. Oh God, this hurts me. Beard itch was that, like, people would always say, hey, does it bother you? Does it itch? Does the heat bother you? Don't you sweat? All that, all the questions that I'm sure you guys get, and it's never been an issue for me. Maybe I'm just a naturally oily guy.
That could be. That definitely could be. So let's talk about being from New Jersey, Taylor ham or pork roll. The first choice is the correct answer. Hint.
Taylor ham. Taylor ham all the way.
I've never heard of either.
Okay. Yeah, I'm all about the debate that's going on what it should be called. So.
Well, yeah, Taylor ham is I think it's like regional within New Jersey. I grew up in an area where it was known as Taylor ham. So you go to the diner and you get a Taylor ham, egg, and cheese. Other people call it pork roll.
Yeah.
But it's the same product.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Spot, let's go ahead and talk about your product really quick, because I want to hear about that, and then we'll get to some lightning round questions, and we'll definitely have some.
Actually, before we begin, we have John from Bloombeards. He DM'd us on Instagram. He wants to do a few giveaways. He is all the money that would go towards those giveaways is going towards the GoFundMe page. So let's do a couple giveaways really quick.
Okay.
And we'll do that. So we got three of them that we're gonna bang out in a row. Does that sound good to you?
We're gonna bang it out. Yep.
Yeah. It's what we do. We bang it out. So. All right. So it's going to be, we have 3 oil balm combos. It's going to be sent of the winner's choice. All they got to do is either message us or message Bloombeards on Instagram. So
are we doing pick a number?
Yeah, do pick a number. We'll go with that.
3. It's going to take a little bit of time. All right. Let me pull this up here. All right, guys. So again, from Bloombeard, so we're going to do this giveaway. When I say go, please only enter once. When I say go, go ahead and give me a number 1 through 20. Go ahead and go. 1 through 20.
Yeah, and John, I don't know if you want to answer that in the chat, just so we know.
So excited.
Yeah.
All right, guys, go ahead and stop. We already have a winner. It was one of the first ones. Hey, what's up, Michael? I didn't even see you in here, man. All right, and our winner is Ken from Bluegrass Bearded. Congrats, nice. Ken. 15 bomb. And I know John.
Yep.
All right, we going back to back, Joe, real quick?
Yeah, let's knock out the last two. That actually went quicker than they normally go.
All right, guys. So brand new number. Yep. Congrats to John. Love all the love. All right, guys. Brand new number. Go ahead and give me a number 1 through 20. Go ahead and go. 1 through 20. Wow. Right away. All right, guys. Go ahead and stop. We got a few people who guessed it right. Do you want to give it to the first two who guessed it right, Joe?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. So our first winner, hold on. Yeah, hold on one sec. Go ahead and stop, guys. So our first winner is Billy Rogers Beard Reviews. Congrats, Billy. And our second winner is our moderator, kind of like our spot, our producer.
Yeah.
Sober Chef Eric, congrats on the 4. Congratulations, guys.
Okay. And Ken wants to pass his winnings on to Spot. So Ken wants Spot
Look at that.
to ensure that he's getting some
I
small batch.
Okay, stop it.
Make sure he's getting some.
Small batch.
You know,
We'll just say small batch. We'll
If
just
I
say
had
small
known I was going to be attacked when I came on the show, I would have just, shaved my beard and gone in a corner somewhere.
batch. No.
Maybe you know what, this is happening for a reason. I needed to find my way. I've been lost for too long.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just Spot. Remember, we're not laughing at you. We're always laughing with you.
Of course.
Right.
You know what it is? I'm too busy taking care of other people to take care of myself.
Look at that.
So
Beautiful.
now it's time to take care of me and my beard.
Awesome.
Right.
So Spot though, do you use any other products though? Like actual beard products?
No, just the so I do use, I know you mentioned Ducan, and I do love their balm. I love the smell of their balm, and I know it's a veteran company, which is great.
Yeah.
And I don't know the beard oil I use. I'd have to go look.
No worries. No worries.
Yeah, but I have a couple. Like my wife does love picking me up like random beard oils. If
Nice.
she sees them, and she's the type of person that will just go in a store and be like, oh, let me just pick that up. It's like a lot of small batch stuff or locally owned stuff.
Cool.
She'll just pick up for me. So I do have it. I just don't use it.
That's funny. That's funny.
Oh man.
Kristen seems awesome, by the way. Has she been on the show? I don't think I've ever heard her.
Many years ago when we first started dating, she would pop on, but I think she learned way back when that it's better to stay separate from this world and kind of keep that. And we have our lives, and then this is like my thing. And while they do bleed together sometimes, it's like, I think it's better for the both of us that we I do my thing, she does her thing.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Hey, John, thank you so much for those giveaways, man.
Yeah,
have a great night.
John.
We'll definitely talk to you soon, brother.
Yeah.
And then Michael Zarati was asking, so I know he just hopped in there, who is Spot? So Spot is a producer for the Covino and Rich Show, which is a very awesome show that you can listen to now on Patreon. The Covino and Rich Show is a big influence in regards to how Kyle and I run our show. So Spot is a bearded gent that we wanted to have on here and just, have him join in on our shenanigans. So.
Right. Yeah. Make sure you guys, Michael, I know your personality from being on here, man. You would love the show. Make sure you check it out. All the info is below. Spotty, let's get into some lightning round questions, brother.
All right, let's do it.
That we have prepared for. I'm laughing. I'm not even asking them yet.
I hit Kyle with 6 or 7 of these last night. I'm like,
they were good.
Boom, you got to ask these.
Right. All right. Well, we'll see how it goes. We got, 12 or 13. Okay.
I'm
I knew
nervous.
somebody was going to bring up the peanut butter crab.
What did you say, Spot?
I'm so nervous.
Oh no, dude! It's nothing as bad as you guys do on the show. We'll put it that way. Okay. When you're with a girl, I'm just kidding. Nothing like that.
I mean,
What's that?
I'll answer the question.
Oh, I know you would. No. Okay. All right. Our first question. This is the first question we ask any guest that comes on the show. Is it normal to not like peanut butter?
No.
That's not normal. Like something was wrong with that person.
Yeah, if you don't like peanut butter, you're very weird. What do you have against peanut butter?
Everything. It sucks.
What?
It's garbage.
But like the taste, the texture,
the texture, the smell, the way it sticks to the roof of your mouth, the way it looks at me when I open the jar, everything.
But
we can't figure it out.
All right, a couple questions then. We got to go.
Go ahead.
Have you tried crunchy peanut butter?
Garbage.
Have you tried do other butters count? Can we talk about other butters like almond butter, sunflower seed butter? Do those count or no?
I don't think I've even bothered.
Okay. Have you tried like natural like peanut butter? Like have you gone to a store like here there's this store called Sprouts where you can go in, or like a Whole Foods, I don't know if they do it there, one of those stores where they get fresh peanut butter. Have you done that?
I've been to one of those stores and I purposely ignore the fresh peanut butter.
Oh my God. Who are you?
See, some marvelous beard said he's allergic. That's different. Joe's not allergic. He just
if you were allergic,
doesn't like it.
If you were allergic to it, that's one thing, but you just don't like it at all. You've tried it.
Yeah.
And you just choose not to. Okay.
No, I refuse.
Jelly?
Jelly's good.
Like peanut. Have you had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
No. Why would I want to ruin jelly like that?
Have you had like a fluffernutter?
Those are good.
Oh, no.
Marshmallows.
So when I get when I get a big bag of Halloween candy from like Sam's Club, and it has like Reese's in it, I purposely make sure that all the Reese's are given out to the trick or treaters before anything else. I don't want it in my house.
We don't get it.
What?
Well, and that's why trick or treaters love coming to my house, because they think I'm the coolest person by giving away all these Reese's.
That's the best one.
So it's a win-win. Not only do I get the Reese's out of my house, but I'm now considered the cool house on the street because I give out the Reese's.
Now I don't feel so bad about my beard regimen.
Yeah, don't. So spot. This is what we boil it down to.
Okay.
This is credit to Big Steve. To each his own with provolone.
Yeah, to each his own with provolone. You know what? You're allowed.
Yeah.
Look at Gary.
That's fine.
All right.
Yeah, it's like, you're such
Spot,
an anti-American.
I can't call it a running joke because he really doesn't like peanut butter, but like this is what our channel has become known for. I personally love it. It's hilarious.
I've become, in the bearded community, I'm like the top heel. So if you're a wrestling fan, you know a heel is like a villain. I'm like the heel of the bearded community because of my hatred towards peanut butter. It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
Yeah, it was like the fact that you brought up a candy that has peanut butter that's covered in chocolate. So any form of peanut butter is just a no-go.
No.
Listen. Monday morning, Covino's going to go. Spotty, how was the beard podcast you were on? Listen, this dude on there doesn't like peanut butter. Did you guys talk beards? Listen to what I'm saying. He doesn't like peanut butter.
Well, you know the story. I don't know. We bring it up every so often, but Rich had never had peanut butter until I started with the show.
What?
My first week. So my first week of the show. This was in 2007.
Yes, Gary, it does. Absolutely.
So in 2007, when I started with the show, I was like, it was a new routine. I was trying to figure out how my days were going to go, and I would bring a peanut butter and jelly sandwich to work every day. So my first day I had it. I'm like, great. My second day, Rich was like, I don't think I've ever had peanut butter, and I'm like. He was like 27, 28 years old and had never tasted peanut butter in his life. Never as a kid, never once. So from there we started on the show. We started doing peanut butter and jelly Thursdays or Tuesdays. I think it was Thursdays or Tuesdays. I think it was Tuesdays. Every Tuesday we would bring in stuff for peanut butter and jelly, have sandwiches, make all different variations. We got a toaster. We started toasting the bread, which is great, by the way.
Oh yeah,
for a butter and jelly sandwich.
of course.
Don't
That is insane. So, like, how do you grow up as a kid? You never have a PB and J,
right? Yeah.
Well,
How do
you know how lucky I was. So, whenever I pack my lunch, my mom works at one of the best Jewish delis in Cleveland.
Really
So I was privileged to be rocking out corned beef sandwiches while all my friends were eating these crappy so-called peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
All right.
It's a good argument.
So,
It was built on pastrami.
but it's funny though, because like my dog, she absolutely loves peanut butter. So we'll be like, so she has like this little rubber, it's like called a Kong. You put peanut butter in it, and they take forever to lick all the peanut butter out.
Right.
When I'm filling this thing up, you would think that I'm changing an exploded baby diaper. I'm like just like gagging, and because the smell is just, I can't stand it.
It's not like that's how I feel with mayonnaise, but I understand mayonnaise doing that to someone.
That's a love-hate, yeah.
It's peanut butter. It's a staple.
Why is it different?
It'd be on a table with salt and pepper.
Why is it different? Why is disliking mayonnaise any different than liking peanut butter? I don't get it. All right.
I mean, you can eat spoonfuls of peanut butter. Eating spoonfuls of mayonnaise is just the most disgusting thing in the world.
Right. Yeah, there you go. Spot, where do you stand on this? I'm assuming you're a water drinker since you're a health nut now. Do you drink tap water?
I do. I'm a tap water guy, but I do have a filter on my tap, so I have one of the pure filters attached to it.
Okay.
But, I love. Actually, not here so much. I'm afraid of LA tap water, but back east, my hometown, I used to love I used to love tap water.
Okay.
Love it. I go back. I love my home tap water. There's something about growing up on it. Like, I don't use a Brita. I don't use any of that. But here I have a pure filter attached to the faucet. So that is tap water technically.
But it's filtered, yeah.
But it's filtered. I don't believe in drinking bottles of water. I just think that's wasteful.
I'm a bottled water snob. I probably drink 12 bottles of water a day.
That's wasteful.
It is, but I recycle.
Environment.
Peanut butter and applesauce on a bagel.
That would be good. Why would that be bad? I mean, it's an odd combination, but that wouldn't be bad. Okay, guys.
By the way, speaking of tap water,
this is the slowest lightning round, by the way, I've ever heard in my life.
It had to.
You guys get so infatuated by this peanut butter.
This is important, man.
Every week.
You threw me off with the peanut butter thing. I can't get past that. I'm sorry.
All right.
A year from now, I'll be like, wait, the peanut butter dudes? Oh yeah.
Spot, do you like pineapple on pizza?
Yes.
I do. Yeah,
Okay,
pineapple.
All right.
Pineapple and bacon. Like I used.
It's the best.
Yeah, I love making either. I mean, I like making pizza at home, and when I do, it's always pineapple and like turkey bacon because I try and eat healthy.
Try.
I
do. You're a freak of nature.
I don't eat pizza anymore, but when I did, So
okay. Here we go.
Peanut butter and jelly with a slice of American cheese. What?
Oh, you want to hear something weird?
Yeah.
As a kid, this is a weird flavor thing I had as a kid. I used to love having peanut butter and jelly with lettuce. As a kid.
I would eat it, but that's weird.
It's weird. Yeah, right?
Really weird.
It's almost as weird as not liking peanut butter.
Yeah.
As an
on
adult.
Monday, Joe is going to be brought up on a national radio show. Yes.
That's fine. Just bring it on. Bring it on. Just remember, Beer Talk with Kyle and Joe on YouTube. Subscribe to us. By the way, Joe of Beer Talk and Kyle and Joe hates peanut butter. That's fine.
All right, here we go. With chicken wings, drums or flats?
I am a drums kind of guy.
Thank you. See, I told you he's good people.
Because for multiple reasons. One, we all know, all three of us know, eating chicken wings with this thing is not the easiest thing in the world.
Right.
But I love it.
But I love it. You have to.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
part of the experience.
Don't get me started on my preference for boneless chicken tenders, I'll call them. But when it comes to actual wings on a bone, yeah, it's the easy to dip in the blue cheese. You can get the good bite. Blue cheese only. None of that ranch shit. I don't know who's watching. Blue cheese only.
Yes. I love blue cheese.
None of that ranch stuff. Blue cheese only.
All right. See, now I think we just became friends because I'm all about blue cheese.
Yeah. Who ranch?
Ah,
I mean, don't
Well-
get me wrong. I like ranch, but all day with wings is blue cheese.
Joe,
cheese.
give me props.
You need that like from a culinary perspective. You need the
Oh, he's going culinary, honestly.
wing and the bite to counteract the heat of the wing. It's got to be blue cheese.
So
Yeah.
a few years ago, I didn't like blue cheese, but a few years ago, we got wings, which were awesome, by the way. I don't remember where they were from, at Joe's house. And he goes, try blue cheese. I took a serious dunk
You
with
did.
a chunk. And I'm like, I think it's gone bad. It didn't
One
taste
of the best
terrible, but I can't
bites
get over
of any food you'll have is a nice fried wing dipped in blue cheese with that nice blue cheese crumble right on top. Dude, one bite and all that meat is off the bone.
I judge a restaurant solely on their, like, it can be from like a horrible hole in the wall to like a A-list restaurant. I judge them based on their wings and their blue cheese.
My first experience with blue cheese was the exact same as my first Playboy experience.
Oh, tell me.
It was very handsy
It
and
was
didn't
that
last long.
magical.
Creamy and tangy.
Yes.
Sticky finish. All right.
Fingers
Got
were
it.
sticky either way.
I think I know the answer to this.
Okay.
And it's insane that it was brought up today on your show, but whatever. Hottest celebrity off the top of your head.
Oh, ooh, I hate this because there's so many running through my head right now.
Right, but Spotty, dude, isn't she at Seeds right now?
Oh, well, I don't consider her a celebrity.
Who seriously though, real quick, really, who is she? Like I Googled her and she came right, but dude, she is smoking.
She is I guess like a Instagram model, but like
Okay.
very well known. She dated Dan Bilzerian.
Okay.
I can say her name, Sophia Beverly.
Google Sophia Beverly.
Google Sophia Beverly.
Yeah.
Jubs, she's very cute, young. Hottest celebrity. It's a good one.
Vado, toe of Satan all day before peanut butter challenge.
What?
Hottest celebrity spot.
I'm
I'm shocked. I thought you'd have someone.
No, you know what? This is hard because I cycle through a lot.
Who is the first one? Who is the first one in the cycle? Let's just go with that. Or even first two.
Hang on, I want to choose wisely because if I say someone, then it's like it's all I have left. I know this is a lightning round. This is the worst thing.
That's okay.
You know what I always thought was cute? Who I really thought was cute? Oh, Kate Mara. She's been on my hot top of my list recently.
She was on the show a couple months ago. She's
very
super cute.
She's very cute, and there's something
Very cute.
sexy about her.
You guys,
She's not very like
curvy. She's not curvy.
Yeah, she's not curvy. She's not sexy. I like that like hometown cute kind of look.
Right.
Like that's what attracted me to my wife. So I really like that. Like,
Yeah. She's very cute.
Who else I've been all about recently?
What's up, Rogers? Vado, don't be bringing that. He says Dora the Explorer. Oh, wow.
Stop it.
Wow.
All right, we're moving on.
A lot of good ones coming in though.
Good answer, Spotty.
Yeah.
I love Kate Mara.
Yeah,
And she's cool. She's really cool. I loved you guys' interview with her.
Yeah, you can tell she's like kind of chill,
Right. I loved the show. It was too short, but I loved A Teacher. It was cool.
Yeah. Right. I was watching that recently. That was like,
And if you're a Kate Mara fan, just leave it at that.
Yeah.
All right.
That was a good show. That was an under the radar, really.
It was
good.
good. Yeah. All right. Next question. So this one's for you, Spotty.
okay.
Not for us.
Hopefully I'll have a
Favorite
better-
Harry Potter character.
Oh, that's a really good one.
Hey, that would be for me.
You're a Harry Potter fan?
Potter fan?
Dude, you know that. Don't
I
act
did
like you
not
don't know
that.
me.
I didn't know that.
All right. Spot, go ahead and then I'll answer.
Favorite Harry Potter person. So I have different ones for different reasons,
Okay.
but I am gonna go with. All right, of the kids, can I like do different sets of
Yes.
people? Okay.
Anything you want.
Okay, I'm gonna do different sets of people. Of the kids, I love Neville Longbottom because
Nice.
I feel like and I'm gonna tell you why. Of course, Harry. Anyone can choose Harry. Anyone
Yeah.
can choose Harry. Neville Longbottom the whole time, if you read the stories, if you read the books, it was really a toss-up between Harry Potter or Neville Longbottom. It could have easily been called Neville and the Chamber of Secrets or Neville and the Philosopher's Stone, because they were like born on the same day, and it spoke of the prophecy spoke of a child at the end of July. So it really could have all been about Neville, and in the end, Neville was the key to everything. Yeah, because he was the one that ended up killing the snake at the end. So in my mind, Neville was he had the biggest come up. Neville, all right.
Love it. That's an amazing answer.
Okay, and then of course of the adults, I'm going to choose Snape because he's the most complex character in literature probably ever.
Yeah. Snape all the way for me. When my wife went to Harry Potter at Universal, she made sure she got herself a Snape wand. It's amazing. Yeah.
And I'll tell you the worst character, Albus Dumbledore.
Okay.
He's
if you go through it, you realize he's the biggest POS out of.
He really is.
He is.
It's like, why can't he just come out and say what needed to be said? Why did he have to like lie about everything and hide everything and just be all like secret?
Yeah.
Harry Potter. Albus Dumbledore, shitty human being. Is that okay?
Yeah. All righty. Now that we got that out of the way.
Fans know.
Yeah. Joe, I did not. I really didn't know you were a fan, honestly.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
All right, Spotty.
Yes.
Are socks with sandals ever okay?
No. Next.
Joe, what's your answer to that? Yes or no?
I agree.
Okay. See, I rock the basketball socks with like the one-piece zipper sandals. So, okay.
Yeah, next. That's even worse that you even went into detail about the sandal. Next.
I'll go on a limb and say sandals are never okay.
Oh. And this is coming from a man who lives in LA.
Flip-flops are only meant for the beach.
Okay.
So flip-flops you take to the beach or the pool for like easy on and off. But outside of that, you don't need them. And Crocs are the devil. Next.
All right. I'm actually seriously excited about this one.
Okay.
So the most memorable celebrity you've met / interviewed, and memorable can mean anything: hot, funny, stupid, whatever.
That's a really good one. Oh, I feel like we've had a lot of like legendary people in studio. I mean, it has to go without saying, like for our show, Henry Winkler.
Oh, amazing.
I mean, if I had to choose one, it would be Henry Winkler.
Do you do the funny? No. Covino does the Henry.
Hi. He's like he's an iconic television character.
Yeah.
Has continued his career. He's been in multiple shows. Beyond that, he was in Arrested Development and trying to think what else. He's been in movies. Scream, great in Scream, but he is like the most genuine, sweetest human being. When we moved to LA, we did our first show at his house.
Really?
Yeah, our first show in LA was at his house on Monday, July 6th, 2015. We did a show in his dining room.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, so he really for an older person, for a couple of young guys, he always embraced our show. We loved him. Like he would always come on. Such a gracious person. So honestly, the best.
That's great, dude.
Yeah.
I remember Rich said
he's amazing in
He really is.
For sure.
Oh yeah. Rich goes, when they were interviewing him, when you guys were interviewing him, you're like, is there anyone you don't like? And I hope I don't butcher this, but he's like, oh yeah. But I'm not gonna say it now, Richard. Like something like that.
Yeah, he has like such a it's weird for that, the A, knowing his character, the font. Right. He has such a soft, tender voice.
Yeah.
Man, and you don't expect it.
Good.
I loved him as the principal in the first Scream movie.
He was so great. It was such a
yeah.
And of course, I saw someone mention Waterboy. Like,
yeah, yeah,
being a Waterboy.
Yeah.
So yeah,
use it on the field. Yeah.
Gatorade.
So all the Adam Sandler appearances. So yeah, he's
a
very special man.
So Spotty, this isn't you bragging about you. I'm going to allow you to brag about you. Okay. Name drop for us some of the cool celebrities you've met doing your job.
Oh,
Because I can name a couple that have impressed me.
I'd love to hear what you say because
not getting out of it.
Okay, fine. Some of the cooler celebrities that I've met, I'm trying to think of who I have photos with, because for me, I was never like a guy that wanted to be in the photo. Like, whenever we have a guest in studio, the guys always take a photo, of course, for the show.
Yeah.
But it's very rare that I'm like, I need a photo with that person, because for me, it's like such a big deal. Like we were talking Harry Potter recently, the guy who played Draco's dad, Jason Isaacs, who's an iconic actor. Love him. He was cool. He was a cool photo to have. I have a photo with Kevin Costner.
Oh, love Kevin Costner.
Is great. I don't know if you watch Yellowstone. Fantastic.
I don't know.
Yeah. Trying to think who else I've met. We've had so many people in studio.
Have you guys met Sebastian
Maniscalco?
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Yeah, he's been on the show a bunch of times.
Has he? Okay.
Yeah.
I missed that. He's the best, period. Greatest comic of all time, period.
Yeah, he's great. He has been on the show, on the Covino and Rich Show for years. Like, we had him when he was just coming up doing regular club stuff before he was selling out arenas. Like, he was coming in to hang on a Friday, like if he was in New York doing comedy gigs. So he's been a part of our show for the longest time. Trying to think.
Well, I'll tell you in my opinion, the most underrated comic of all time, who is amazing. Seed's a huge fan, is Pablo Francisco.
Oh my God.
Hilarious.
Pablo Francisco.
I have a picture with him when he came to Cleveland.
Is hilarious, but he needs to be contained. So he's one of the like Sebastian used to come on the show a lot. Like if he was in New York at Gotham Comedy Club, we always used to have the comic of the week on the show way back when in New York, when we were in New York. And when he was headlining, he would come in and he is just a wild guy. Like he is all over the place. You know how a stand-up is? Like that it's in studio, he's that times 10. Like he's all over the place doing all these different impressions. So it got to a point where we would figure out how can we use him. Like we did some prank calls or how to do like voiceover stuff for us. Like he's done our show intro before. So he is so talented. He's told us so many great stories too about like his travels all over the world as a comedian.
I can imagine there's no question. It's legendary. His previews voice. It's it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
One man. All right.
Yeah. He did our intro like that. He did our show intro. It might have been before you started listening, but like 2 intros ago, he did that movie style intro for our show.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That is so cool. Speaking of which, and then we're going to get right back to it. I apologize.
Oh.
I gave you shit about a month ago. Do you remember when I texted in and I was like, Spot, I love the new intro, but dude, the last one is so good. And you were like, give it time. You were right. Seriously. Now I memorized the new intro. I love it.
There's always an adjustment period. Actually, the last intro, I remember I debuted it. Like I didn't let the guys listen to it, and I debuted it on the show when we started on Rush, whatever our last channel was. And Rich and I got into the biggest on-air fight because he thought it was the worst intro.
Wow.
And it just, like, and I did make some adjustments, but like it just hearing it for the first time left such a bad taste in his mouth. But then it grows on you because you're so used to what's before that getting into that new intro just like takes a second.
For sure. Yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah.
All right, a few more.
Yes.
All right, I love this one. Oh, no, we have one more before. Have you ever double dipped at a food? Have you ever double dipped into a food at a party and pretend like you didn't do it and just walked away?
No, I've dipped. So let's say like a carrot stick, right? I've dipped. I've taken a bite, and then I've taken the other end and dipped. So that almost counts. That counts as a double dip, but I've never actually double dipped a
the
chip.
same side.
Yeah, I've never double dipped the chip. No, I've never done that.
Okay, I know I have.
Hey.
All right.
Hey.
If you did that in peanut butter, I wouldn't care.
Yeah. I use my finger though for the peanut butter.
Oh.
Right. All right. I love this one. This one's probably my favorite. You have to marry/live with either Covino or Rich for the rest of your life, and that means everything. Marriage,
Oh,
bedroom time, meeting their family, even though you already know their families. You have to pick one for the rest of your life, and why. I have a guess of who you're going to pick, but I'm not going to tell you yet.
all right. Well, I'll tell you this. Friend-wise, I feel like I've known Rich the longest, right? And like we get along great as friends. Covino and I get along. I know, I don't want to disparage our relationship, but like Rich and I go way back.
Okay.
A few years before Covino. And that's great and all. But when it comes to like being around someone's energy permanently, Covino and I are more on the same page. Like we're more chill guys. Covino loves scratching his thighs, chilling, much less intense energy, where I think permanently long term, if I had to, I could deal with that more than Rich. Rich is just too much sometimes. Even working with him is too much sometimes.
Oh, I can imagine.
My choice is Covino.
Joe, what did you think? What did you think my guess was?
Rich.
I was going to guess Rich.
Yeah, like,
hey guys,
hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? Hey. Like, I can't deal with that. You know me. I'm a chill guy.
Ray Davis.
I am a very chill guy. I like my home time. I like sitting watching TV and Rich. It's funny because while Rich purchased a house here in LA, but he's having it renovated, so he's been in Texas. But when he comes back to LA, he stays with me a lot. So he'll it's like living with Rich. He's actually not a bad house guest. Like he really isn't. Yeah. I won't disparage him at all. He does his own thing. He stays in his room or he goes out. But like as far as like long-term living with him, I don't think I could do it. I think like his energy just is like all over the place, and I need like calm.
Right. Remember Sebastian? I hear him before I see him. Yes. This crowd.
Yes. Honestly, when they would come over every morning, I would hear him before I would see him. Not talking, just I would like he clears his throat down the hall or he's on the phone. Like I know he's coming.
Oh my god!
He walks in my place.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
What's going on, Harry Beards? I know we got a couple packages coming our way from them. Excited for that. So before we dive into the next question, we got Southern Beer Company has one more giveaway. Let's get that out of the way.
Okay.
Let's do that giveaway. It's going to be for a 4 ounce of his new beard wash.
The new beard wash is phenomenal.
Yes. Top 3, I would say.
I need one.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, we'll do almost like a lightning round giveaway. Pick a number here. All right, guys. So please only enter once. First number on our screen pops up is the winner. When I say go, please go ahead and give me a number 1 through 10. Go ahead and go 1 through 10. Got to be quick on this one.
Yep. And while we're waiting, if you guys, any people who just came in, we are featuring Southern Beer Company tonight. He just released his brand new Fleet Street scent, which is a barbershop based off the movie Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. Amazing musical. I'm not a huge musical fan, but man, is that a good one. Great just overall movie as well. He is also releasing his brand new wash that we are now giving away. And all the proceeds tonight, if you go ahead and purchase anything from Southern Beer Company, is going to go to a very special cause. One of Tim's close friends is going through cancer right now and unfortunately has to stop working. So any proceed that from Southern Beer Company is going to go to that family. So if you're interested in Southern Beer Company, haven't used them before, now's the time to use them. If you have used them but want to use them again, definitely by all means, definitely do so.
All right, guys. Yes, for sure. Great cause tonight. No one is, we'll just say it, no one's making money tonight. This is all going towards that great cause. All right, guys. So we do have a winner, and the winner is Bad and Bearded Casey with the 2 bomb. Used to be my baseball number. Congrats, brother. Throw some love in the chat for Bad and Bearded. You're going to love that beard wash, man. It is awesome.
Yeah, and you could just reach out to Tim on Instagram. Let him know you won the 4 ounce bottle of oil, or I'm sorry, of wash.
For sure. All right, Joe, how do you want to wrap up the show here, man? Do you want to do a few more questions? Should we get back to the beards?
Hey, Spot wants to stay.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Spot's going all night. Spot, you having a good time, man?
I am having a great time. Yeah,
good.
Thanks for
I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Did we go through all the lightning round questions already?
No. Let me throw a few more out there.
All right, do it.
I love this one too. I know I just said that last time. This is a quick one. So real quick, guys. Spot from the Covino and Rich Show, the producer. Make sure you check him out on Patreon to subscribe. Best part of my day besides spending time with my family. Spot is from New Jersey. He lives in LA. This is part of the question. Spot, pop or soda?
Soda.
Ugh.
Pop. No. Pop.
Soda.
Pop.
Soda.
Pop.
Did it New Jersey?
It's soda. You have a glass of soda.
Yeah,
soda reminds me of like a carpet cleaner.
Soda.
A nice cold glass of pop with ice.
No, soda.
Yeah.
Soda pop.
The last
shopping cart or buggy?
Shopping cart?
Okay, thank you.
Okay. I've never heard buggy.
Okay.
I've never heard that either. Soda for sure.
So that's we have Bad and Bearded Casey. He is passing on his winnings of the beard wash to you, Spot.
Look at that, man.
So look,
Spot getting love tonight.
Look, man, when we say small batch companies is the way to go, our loyal fans and friends and fellow cousins that we call everybody now, they want to promote small batch. They want everybody to try small batch because it's the way to go. So, So it looks like you are getting a beard wash as well from Southern Beard Company.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Spot, as you can see, in all seriousness, like the CNR community is so like close knit and stuff. That's how the bearded community is. Like you don't realize it until you pop in, man. It's just full of awesome people.
I've dabbled. I follow a bunch of on Instagram. I don't know. You go down the rabbit hole of of Instagram in the beard world, but I feel like I've only like put a toe in it. I know it's huge.
It is. It's the flavor of the month for a lifetime. You know what I mean? It really is.
Absolutely.
All right.
Not just anyone can do this. Not just anyone.
Right. After this question, remind me to ask you about Joe's beard.
All right, Joe's beard.
All right, Spot.
Yeah.
How much time per day do you spend staring at your muscles in the mirror?
Ask my wife. She'll say like 24 hours a day.
I'm still waiting for her to come in. Is she coming in? Because my hopes are up.
I don't know. I'll see if I can convince her.
All right. Maybe once we hit the live button, she'll say hi.
Dude, quit creeping on his wife. My God.
You got to remember, I listen to the show every single day. I mean,
no. All right. She doesn't. No.
Oh, you're freaking me out. Remember, my name is on our title as well.
Sure doesn't showing. Yeah.
Right, she's like, but that Kyle guy's so creepy.
Right? Is it him? Is it him again?
What? Maybe she'll hear it. Just peek in. Just right there. Just peek in and say hi.
Hi, Kristen.
That's all you got.
See, now I'm happy.
All right.
Now I'm happy.
We're in a rope. What was the question again?
Oh my gosh. I won't bring up the robe thing from the other day.
Yeah, don't. What was the she can't hear.
What's going on, Michael from Last Looks?
Hey, what's up, Michael? How many
every chance I get, I'm like, because you know what it is? It's new. It's like a new, I'm sure the first time you grew a beard, you stood in the mirror and you just kind of like looked at it and like was like, wow, look at this. I didn't know I could do this.
Spotty, we talking minutes or hours in front of the mirror?
It would probably add up to at least an hour.
Okay.
Yeah, it would add up over an hour because like every, in the morning I'm looking, I'm like, oh, how do I look? Or if I walk by, because my closet doors have mirrors on them. They're like mirror doors. So I'll just like be like, what is that? Oh. Look at that bulge right there. What is that muscle? I've never had muscles before. So it's weird.
I don't blame you. People
Right?
get mad, and I'm like, when you have the chubby gene and then you end up looking like you, that's a big deal.
This under
is.
here, like you can probably still see through the shirt. There's still like soft gooness. Like it's
Yeah, but
I've slimmed down a lot, but like
no
when you
complaints.
let me tell you, it's a fight. It's a fight. Like I feel like anything that goes in my body just like expands
Explodes. Yeah.
and like goes everywhere. So it's my whole life. It's just been a battle of weight.
I
So
hear it.
getting to this point, knowing that if I like actually apply myself and put in hard work and commit,
Right.
that results will happen. So all those things that people were saying for years actually didn't mean something.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Zach Hilliard, I think we brought him up earlier, is a listener of CNR because he said be careful with the rope.
Yeah.
All right. Another good one.
Crystal.
Hey, Crystal.
Oh, hey, Crystal.
Favorite food on a legit cheat meal, like legit anything you want. Favorite food right now.
Favorite food. I'll give you two things. Being an Italian man, I do love like something layered with cheese, like a good like solid like chicken parm. Just like
Oh, I just had that for dinner tonight.
oh, like a nice like
My wife, she makes an amazing chicken parm.
Looks
like a
good.
nice tender chicken, like flattened out and breaded and fried and coated.
Spots having a moment. Go ahead.
And nice plate of pasta, all that stuff. Or like a very nice like steak. Like I like dinner.
Nice.
Steak.
Not a strip steak that looks like pork though.
No, not a strip steak that looks like pork. Check out our show for that, Covino and Rich. But yeah, it's yeah. So either of those would be my like. I feel like my last meal would probably be like. It would probably be a steak. It would be some sort of steak.
You can't go wrong. Even chicken parm, dude. Chicken parm is great.
It's so good.
Chicken
Every day
parm
of the
is
week.
good. I will admit, I like veal parm better, but chicken parm is great.
Veal's good. It's the best of both worlds.
I love a great veal parm.
Yeah, veal parm is very hit or miss. It
It can
depends on where you go. Some people don't make it tender enough. Some people don't get the right veal.
You got to beat the crap out of it.
You have to
be good. Yeah.
Yeah, Spotty, you guys, you got another sub, my man.
Oh, sweet.
Another one.
Bring it on. Thank you. But yeah, I love food. I will always love food, and I love eating food and making food, and food is just my life, or it used to be at least.
Over Thanksgiving, you killed it from the pictures. Like you had everyone over, and I mean, it looked good.
Thanksgiving is my culinary Super Bowl.
Nice.
Yeah, that's where I just like go all out.
Yeah. This is a good question from our boy Jay over at Beard Hustle. Spot, what type of scents do you like in your beard?
I really do like the Buchanan scent. It's that what is the scent one that they have?
Can you describe it?
It's very like it's citrusy but like woodsy.
Okay. So like a citrus with woods.
Do you like any like softer cologne scents maybe?
I'm not so much a cologne scent kind of guy.
Okay.
I like I like a little bit of musk, but not too much. Like I don't want something that is I'm gonna smell and feel like I'm like at a nightclub. I don't like a scent that like haunts me all day. I like something that's a little bit on the sweeter side. Citrus is a good scent.
Okay.
I don't like anything like lavenderish. I feel like lavender is a very powerful scent.
It needs to be mixed with
lavender.
I love like rosemary or like mint, kind of a mint, rosemary woodsy kind of thing.
So you like more, for lack of a better term, feminine scents? Because I do too. Actually Joe does too.
Yeah, I really do. Like those musky man cologne type scents really are off-putting to me. It's just too much. And I don't know if it's from my days of using Axe body spray in the 2000s, but it's become too much for me now, where I do like something that's just a very like a softer scent.
Yeah.
Even when it comes to candle making, I'll promote my candles again, Bearded Wick candles. Like for me personally, like I like the sweeter, citrusy, vanilla, even like the spa type scents, like the woodsy, like pine. I love pine and vanilla, like those kind of scents.
Okay.
Which makes sense because you tend to go that way with your candles.
Yeah. Even like I mean, obviously you wouldn't have a floral beard oil. Maybe you do, but like floral scents. I hate floral scents too. They just take me out. But yeah, so like something on the like very like vanilla sweet, but also like with a little bit of woodsy to it.
Yeah, you would like we have 2 collabs. We collaborated with a company. Joe, do you have those within reach by chance to show those off? One of them I wouldn't recommend for you because it's more cologne-y, but the other ones I got vanilla, amber, and oud. And you would like that.
That sounds good. Yeah,
like this would be good because this is actually a 2-ounce bottle, so this will last you a good while too. But it's got midnight vanilla. Huh?
That'll last me like 5 years.
All right, he only uses it once a week.
True. But yeah, it does. So it has midnight vanilla, black oud. There is lavender in it, but it's it's blended in.
I don't mind orange as long as it's not forward. Like if lavender's the forward scent, no, I'm not into that.
There is spiced mahogany, orange, smoke, and black pepper in it. It's like a good mix. Yeah.
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 Crystal says your scent preference is heavenly. Wish I could hang out tonight. House goes on the market tomorrow. So we're working all night together. All right, Jeremy. No problem, man. I appreciate you stopping in, bro.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to a lot of buzz, Spotty. You're creating a splash.
Oh,
yeah. First, what's impressive is for somebody who you use beard products sparingly, you've really been able to rack up a good preference, though. It took me a good while to really identify what my likes and dislikes are. So
yeah, I've tried a lot of products. Like I said, my wife will like bring home something and I'll try it. And like a lot of times I'll like after a few uses, I'm like, I'm using it because I have it. But if I don't really like it and something else comes along, I'll just kind of shelf that and use a scent that I like. Like I've had things that are like neutral scents and I'm like, ugh. Because then it's just nothing. I've had things that are like very medicinal smelling, and I'm not a fan of that. So anything that like if it's going to live, because it's living under your nostrils all day.
Right.
Here, you're putting it in this part of your beard, so it's like I have to smell it all day. So it has to be something that I enjoy.
Now that's not always the case. Sometimes you'll get companies that will make like a scent duration last like 4 hours.
Right.
And as your beard starts to get a little bit longer,
I only work 2 hours a day, so it's like that's my whole day.
Okay.
But I'll tell you another thing, Spot. Once you have some product coming to you, bro. Once you wear different things with some good ingredients, you'll notice, and this is the truth. You get to a point where scent's important, don't get me wrong, but each oil combination feels different in your beard and in your skin. That's what you're really going to look for. It's amazing. Like the first thing I look for are ingredients, and then scent's important. And that's like saying like I don't care if a woman's attractive. Yes, you do. Come on. So,
like I said, I've dabbled in oil making, and I leave that for the experts. But like I do not. Yeah, like what the different. I've looked up what the different oils mean and what their benefits are, and some work for the skin, some work for the hair, all that kind of stuff. So I know that like extensive care and research goes into these types of things. It's not just like, oh, here's an oil with a scent. So I do appreciate that.
Cool. All right, let's get through a few more of these questions.
We're the worst at speed round questions, by the way. I've realized that the last 3 streams we're the worst lightning round question askers ever.
You know what we got to do, Joe? We got to stop calling them lightning round. We got to call them potential lightning round questions.
You know what you have to do? You have to make them like 1-word answers. Otherwise, I'll just go on forever. So I imagine
me too. I hear you.
Forever.
All right, Spotty. Most overrated, not bad, overrated movie.
Ooh. Most overrated movie.
First one that comes to your head.
Oh, God, when I say mine, I'm gonna piss so many people off, and it's probably worse than peanut butter.
I know what you're gonna say, Joe, but I won't say it.
Can I get a time period?
First one to come to your head.
I hate these questions. Most overrated.
Do you want us to say ours first?
Yeah, say yours first. Maybe it'll trigger
Go
something.
ahead, Jeff.
Star Wars.
Oh, okay.
Mine,
It's a big one.
Star Wars.
What?
Not into it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
And Alien. Never liked Alien.
Interesting.
All right, Spot. 5,
My top
4,
2 most overrated movies.
3,
Really bad at these questions. What?
2, 1.
No. What's a question? What's a movie that I hate? I'm going to my lifeline. What's a movie that I hate that's like really popular? Yeah.
Saving Private Ryan. What? It's one of the greatest.
Wow.
Harry Potter. Uh-oh.
Josh, wrong Tom Hanks movie. The real answer, and as good as it is Forrest Gump. It's good. It's overrated.
It's a really good movie.
It's
You know what
not
happens?
overrated.
Can I tell you what happens when you ask questions like these to me? And this happens on
No,
the
I know.
This I freeze up. This happens on the show all the time too. I've seen like my brain, and you've heard this on the show. My brain is like an encyclopedia of pop culture knowledge. Like
It's
I've
ridiculous.
seen so many movies. I know so much music, television shows, all this stuff. So when you ask this question, you know what happens? Everything floods in at once. So it's very hard for me to pick out one thing out of everything that I've seen. And I should have these like go-to
Ready.
answers, but like I wasn't
Yeah,
expecting.
put a folder in there.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to I don't know.
Can't even come up with one. All right.
Let me think about it. It'll pop in my. You know what? When I stop thinking about it, it'll pop in my head.
That's when it'll pop up. Message us on IG.
I will. Sorry.
All right.
And then
I
we'll
love
share
this
it with
question.
everybody.
Might happen shortly. Who knows?
I actually want Kristen to hear this one. Is there any way this is possible? Or
I
no?
can-
If not, no big deal.
I'll repeat it.
Okay. Spot. Go ahead.
Spot.
When are you going to
When am I going to
face to face
face
confront
confront
Loogie guy?
Lukey guy? Okay. So let me explain real quick.
Yep.
Explain Loogie Guy.
Loogie guy is my upstairs neighbor. Okay. And my balcony's right here. I'm right next to everybody's small apart. It's a small apartment when you live in LA.
Subject.
You live in small apartments.
Yeah.
So I have a balcony and we leave our balcony door open because it's LA and it's nice and the weather's nice all year round. So you can leave the door open, have a breeze come through anytime of year. Upstairs, my upstairs neighbor will come out on his balcony all day, like multiple times a day, and make the most horrid sound and then spit over the balcony.
Can you
Right?
do the noise though? Rich did it.
He does. And
Can you believe that?
so I hear the
Unreal.
What I do is I hear the sound of because we all have the same balcony doors. So I hear the sound of the screen door sliding open. It's a very distinct sound. And I know that he's coming out on his balcony. And then I hear, and then he spits. But
So
I don't know if he's smoking. I don't know exactly what he's doing. So I've reached out and I've yelled at him. I'm like, I've said, are you spitting? Like, what's going on? Like, can you please stop that? My wife yells at me every time I do it because she's like,
yeah,
why?
she doesn't like it.
She hates it.
But you do confront him. One time I got enough, but tell him about. I don't want to give it away, but tell him what you caught one time.
Oh, I reached over to see because I'm like, where is he? What is going on? And I got a spit on.
Oh no!
Like I felt it.
Fucking loogie guy.
And I ran and we're in the middle of a national pandemic here, and I don't know how it is where you guys are.
Global.
Global. Sorry, it's very prominent, especially here in LA. And I'm a high risk individual. I don't need to be. I've been avoiding people for a year. I don't need to catch coronavirus from the guy standing above me. So it's spitting out his window. So I in my rages have wanted to go out there and there was one time where I was yelling at him and he was either ignoring me or couldn't hear me and had headphones in because he ignored me. And I reached out and I had a pole on my, a stake for my garden on my balcony, and I was banging it up against his railing and he still didn't acknowledge me. So my wife wants me to go the official route and go to our management company, but like I just want to go up there and like
I can't believe you haven't done that yet. Seriously.
I'm just trying to be diplomatic.
Absolutely.
So here's the thing.
Here's my shit. I'll have no ground to stand on.
Right. You're right. But here's the thing, Spotty. You live in an apartment. You recognize that. Shit like hearing him walk or a neighbor walk, that's normal.
That's normal.
But what he's doing is over the line.
That's over the line.
Like, come on. Once, okay. Like, one time.
Like, I don't mind. Like, I've lived in an apartment for, who knows, 20 years now at this point. I lived at home for a long time. But I'm used to apartment living. I'm used to people, this footsteps. I'm used to loud music. Like, even like in the middle, like if stuff goes on in the middle of the night or people outside, like parties, whatever. People walking down through the hall, I hear, whatever. I'm used to that. That's normal. But this is above and beyond what's normal to deal with from a neighbor.
Like he could spit a loogie in his toilet and just
Right. I do every once in a while.
Or in a freaking napkin.
Yeah.
Or anything.
Like I don't know if he's like
Spitters or quitters.
Spitters or quitters.
Yeah.
And I don't know what and I hear it like when he's in his apartment making that sound, it's hard enough, but I deal with it. But when he comes out into the public space, it's gross.
I'm going to send you a message on IG randomly one time, and it's just going to be like,
it's like I don't know how he does it.
and just FYI, again, quick plug for the show. If you think like Spot's like making this up to be funny, Rich mentioned it on the show before Spot did when he was staying with him. He's like, Louie guy's a real thing.
Yeah,
it's a real thing. It's like it's gross, and it happens all day long.
Yeah,
you need to let the Jersey side of you come out. That's what a comment says.
Gabago.
That's funny.
Seriously, guys, go on Patreon and check out Covino and Rich. There's a $5 or $10 subscription, and just amazing content. For anybody that is just coming in, big inspirations to how we do our channel. Just great content all around. So.
I promise it's much better than the content I have to offer. It's not me. I'm not the primary guy. It's Covino, the primary guys.
You know what's funny? Just to talk about the show really quick. Sometimes I can't get over like Rich. He's awesome. Don't get me wrong. He's great on the show. Covino is so quick.
Oh
Where does he come up with this shit off the top of his head?
He amazes me sometimes with how.
Oh my god, dude, he's so talented.
Like I call him Steve Covino reference machine. There used to. You ever heard of like the George Michael sports machine?
Yeah.
Way back when. The Steve Covino reference machine, like he has this ability to pull out the most random references to whatever we're talking about, and it's just what makes the show. It's a foundation of the show.
Yeah. First time I heard it, but the other day he's like, "Welcome to the show, Graham." I'm like, "Why didn't I think of that?"
he does this thing. He's a wordsmith.
Great. It's phenomenal. Seriously. If you haven't, check it out, guys.
Yep. Last look, spitting loogies is not an outdoor activity. No.
Michael lives in LA. Michael, so let me tell you about Last Looks real quick. So Last Looks was our first ever affiliate way back when, about a year ago. Michael lives in LA. Over a year ago. He works in the movie biz. I think he does something with sound, but I'm not positive. All of his products / scents are inspired by a different movie.
Oh, sweet.
They are movies and shows,
movies. They're all way out there. And then he has a different line that's concessions: root beer, Coke, butter popcorn, ginger ale.
That's really cool idea.
Top notch.
Yeah,
I love movies. I'm gonna have to check it out.
We'll DM you. We'll DM you their info for sure. I mean, there's so many companies. I mean, just look at our like affiliate list. There's just so many companies that we could tell anybody about that are so good. But Last Looks is just amazing because obviously their brand just stands out with their concept, and then just the product itself is amazing. He's an actor, but my day gig is production, video, and sound. So
he's been a guest on our stream. You want to talk about like we're talking about movies and laughing and having fun, and not that he doesn't. He takes it to the next level, man.
Oh.
You know what it reminds me of, and I apologize for bringing it up, but do you know when you tell stories about your mom and the special bond you guys had and all that stuff? That's what it's like talking about movies with him. It's like an experience.
I love it.
Yeah, Emo's right, and and Michael has he's got such pretty hair. He's got that those long locks.
Oh, does he?
Oh,
Yeah.
he looks like Jesus.
Oh, sweet. We gotta hang. We're in LA. We're both in LA. We should hang.
He looks like Jesus, and his beard products performs like Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well said.
That's an endorsement.
It is.
Yeah. For sure. Mike, that's funny. Yeah, there's a lot of like Emo who's in the community. Awesome guy. He loves leather. Are you a leather scented? Or have you had a leather scented product?
Yes. Yeah. I don't like pure leather.
Okay.
I like leather as a base though.
Okay.
That's where I think that's where we're at, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the most part. I probably like leather a little bit more than you.
I would leather, balance it with something like a vanilla. Like a vanilla leather, like a sweet leather.
Yeah.
To kind of offset, because leather is such like to me, it's like a heavy scent. Like
it is.
That's how I feel about like when I make candles and I use whiskey. Like I made a scent that was a boozy coffee scent. Yeah. So whiskey is such a powerful scent and such a heavy scent that can overtake even the slightest bit. Like I tried making I love old fashions.
Nice.
An old fashioned candle. And like, as much as I love the drink and as I love the smell of whiskey as a forefront kind of scent just doesn't work.
Okay. Yeah.
So using it as a base is a way to incorporate it, but not like have it overtake, you know?
Yeah. Crystal, you can the things that you can do for beard scents is out of this world for sure.
Mm-hmm. He's been blessed with a Joe Dirt growth. Nice. That's awesome, Crystal. Very cool.
He auditioned for a Jesus role this week, and I guarantee he's being serious.
So Spot. Oh, hold on.
It's
another awesome guy in the community, Jay from Beard Hustle. He has a company called Elite Grooming. Spot, I'm going to send you wood grain combo to check out mahogany, lemongrass, and basil.
Oh, that's a good combo.
That sounds good.
I do like lemongrass is a great scent, and basil too.
It is. We just got some stuff from Elite to do a review from him coming up, and man, his new scent. I don't want to give it away, but awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I love like even like scents. I love experimenting with mixtures for candles, which was my experience with mixing scents. Like sometimes I like have a little dropper and I like put it in a little thing and
yeah.
And like it's not always a home run, but
it's
fun to experiment with. And then like the way like even in a bottle, from the way it is in a bottle to the way it interacts with you,
yes,
can have such an effect.
Yeah,
nailed it. Absolutely. What is your favorite whiskey or scotch to sip?
Oh, well, I like. Which one did I just have? Hang on. You know what? I'm going to get the bottle. Hold on. Because it was a good one.
You're welcome, Jay, dude. I'm excited to record that review for you, man. Or we are. Excuse me.
Billy says Spot is so screwed after tonight. So many companies and great scents.
I know. Right. I'll try them all. Let's see. I was drinking this.
Okay.
And I actually kicked the bottle tonight. But as like just like a standard one, I like Bullet. Bullet's a good one, but I'll try anything. I really will.
Nice.
I'm more of a bourbon guy. I like the bourbon. I like the smokiness, like a lot of like the smoke.
You're more of a classic drinker as opposed to like a modern type of.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I do love old fashions. I really
right. That says it all. So I was going to bring this up earlier. What do you notice? And this is something that's really cool about having a beard in the bearded community. Anything unique you notice about Joe's beard?
I mean, the fact that there's like none of this.
Did you notice that right away?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, never mind. But no.
Do most people not notice that?
Most people don't notice. It's amazing. So
I noticed.
Yeah. When Joe and what'd you say?
I call it the Amish beard.
Joe loves that.
Yeah, I'm sure you get that a lot. It's the Amish.
Never heard that one before.
No, but when we were first getting into doing beards and stuff, and we did before the channel. Joe was like, I don't grow a mustache, just rock with it. And dude, having a beard and taking care of really anything in life, but especially a beard and taking care of something, depending on the person you are, but generally speaking, the confidence level that it gives you as a person.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, so like this isn't like by design. It's just I struggle to grow. Like there is a mustache there. It just grows in so light. And so I've kind of just like, that's why I never wanted to grow a beard, because I can never grow a good stash. And I always thought and assumed that in order to have a good beard, you needed to have a good stash for it. And no, it's that I've learned otherwise. And it's weird because people like, so if you can grow a stash, would you do it? And now it's like, I don't think I could.
You've created the look.
Yeah.
Right.
And, and it works for you. I mean, it's amazing though that this, because like I know a lot of people will have trouble with this area. Connecting. So a lot of people will get this, or it'll grow out here and not necessarily here. There's also the people that don't have this right here.
A little bit for me. A little bit.
Yeah. Like it's very like here it grows in for me. But I did notice like when I first started growing a beard, like it took a while to even out. But then once the whole thing filled in, then it was always full. But like it wasn't like, I feel like if I shaved down completely, there might be like light pieces here and there, but then it'll grow out in full.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a look. It's your look, and that works.
So like in beard competitions, there's actually a category for the kind of beard that I have. It's the whaler.
The whaler,
yeah.
That's badass too. Joe, I'm not just saying that. It's like he rocks it. Like if I could be like, Joe, you have one wish, you can grow a mustache, yes or no? I'd be like, dude, don't do it. It is your look.
We'd have to change our logo too, though. And that's
right.
It makes you unique. Like for me, the you can't really see it on this based on lighting, but for me, my unique aspect is, other than the fact that I don't use product in my beard, I have the two-tone.
And that you're swole as shit.
I have the two-tone, so my hair is like very dark brown, but it's like in sunlight, my beard is like bright red.
Yeah,
you really can't tell on here, but like I do have dark hair, very like. Oh, let me see if I bring this light over here. Hang on. Usually the lighting helps. You can kind of see.
Oh yeah.
How it's light, but like, see, my hair is dark.
Yeah.
My beard is reddish.
That's awesome. I wonder if it turned more red living in California.
Red in my beard too, and my family has. And that's the thing is, the little mustache that I have, it's all red, so that's why you can't see it, because it doesn't grow in that much. Plus, add on the fact that it's red, it's you just can't.
Yeah. Like people think I have to convince people I don't dye my hair. I'm not a ginger. Like this is how this is now, and there's a very distinct line, like where my sideburn ends and my beard begins, where it changes color. It's very.
I don't. And another thing in the beard world, generally from what I've heard, and of course some people might disagree, but like gray beards are awesome. When Covino's like, no man, I dye my head okay, but I dye my beard, I'm like, why? And it's different for him because he's an public guy. But
that's their vanity, and they're afraid of aging.
Right.
But
I love a good gray beard.
I do see they blend in, which is great because I have especially in the summer, like I'll get some blondes around here.
Mm-hmm.
But I do see the grays popping in every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
So the transition has begun.
Yeah,
me too.
It's begun, like it was holding on, like I was getting grays in my hair, but not down here. The transition has begun.
How old are you, Spot? 41?
40. Yeah,
40. Okay. Oh wow. When did you turn 40?
I'll be 40. I turned 40 in July, so I'll be 41 this year.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm almost 41.
Yeah, dude, I feel like, I don't know. Everyone goes gray differently, but I just, last week I turned 32. I didn't think about that for a second.
To be young again.
See, I thought people quit doing that once you got into your 30s. So like even when people who are older than you, like they're still like, when you say, oh yeah, I'm 30, and they're like, I still can't stand when people are like, oh, you're such a baby. I'm like, no, I'm in my 30s.
Please, I'd take back those 8 years in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I always thought that stopped like once you got into your 30s, that people quit saying, "Oh, like, oh, you're so young," and you're I don't know.
You're just younger than me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Right.
But hey, I feel great at 40.
There you go.
Yeah, man. For sure.
I guarantee you're a lot healthier than me and Kyle.
When I was your age, it was the same. So hey, who knows? In 8 years, you can look like this. Just skip the heart surgery in between.
Well, so
Gosh,
I know. So I went and I went to talk to a personal trainer like last week. And I didn't do any research. I kind of was just like, hey, Steph, who's my wife. I'm like, I really got to do something with myself. Like, I can actually look in the mirror and say, wow, you're disgusting. That's how bad it's gotten. And so we went, and he's giving me all the positive feedback. I'm telling him everything about me, why I want to lose weight, why I want to get healthy, and all that stuff. And everything's going great. And then he slides over, the cost of a personal trainer. And I'm like, man, and of course I didn't even like consider that. So there's like a list of so there's like 25 sessions, 50 sessions, 100 sessions, and 100 sessions was like over $5,000. And I'm like, needless to say, I have not reached out to a personal trainer yet. But
I will say this, and as someone who spent way more on a personal trainer, you're investing in yourself, and the investment in the long run is worth it. And I know it's hard to see up front. Yeah. When I first started, and it almost makes you accountable too. It will make you accountable because you're like, if I skip a session, I'm wasting money. Having the guidance of someone is so important. And it's really is worth it. And at first you're going to feel very discouraged because I think everyone, whenever they start some sort of program, is like, I want to see results now. I want to look good now. And realizing that it's going to take a few months to start noticing any sort of change. And that it took me months. And I was like, what am I doing this for? I'm miserable. I'm in pain at 3 days a week. Actually, it was in pain every day because then the next day I was sore. But in the long run, it's worth it. And like for me, I feel like I've set up a foundation now moving forward. Yeah. Of course, now I have to go off on my own. But if you put up, like, maybe don't sign up for 100 sessions. Yeah, don't. It's
like 100, but like, yeah, I think like even like the 25 is like a couple grand or something like that. And it's just, like I would love to get there because if I walked into a Planet Fitness right now, I wouldn't even know where the heck to begin.
I was the same way.
I would injure myself. I guarantee it.
Now, like I'm actually coming to the end of my personal training journey, and I have to go off on my own now because my wife won't let me continue spending money. That's really the only thing. I would keep doing it if I could, but I have to think of us and our finances. I have to go off now and do it on my own, and I'm still scared. But now I kind of know what things do. So a personal trainer is going to give you the tools to be able to walk into a gym. It's like learning a language. It really is. Like to me, it's a language because I was the same way. When I walked into this place that I started at, I'm like, I don't know what any of this stuff does. I've never been in a gym in my life. I don't know if this is going to work out. And it worked a little bit. Now I'm looking at myself on camera.
Still can't believe you wore sleeves.
I know. I'm sorry. I'll roll them up for you guys.
Thank you.
I realize that, like,
hey, since you don't use the beard oil in your face, can you just like rub it on your shoulders?
Oil up my arm. I can do that for you.
Yeah, man.
If my advice to you and my advice to anyone is, if I can do it because I'm never thought I could, then you can do it.
Look at that.
So cheesy, but it's so true. Like, I never thought I'd be that kind of guy. Like, that's how I felt when I started doing yoga. Like, before this whole journey and before the pandemic, I was doing yoga. I was teaching yoga. Like, a big chubby guy I never thought could do yoga, and I loved it, and I taught it. So I think if you apply yourself and put in effort, you're only going to get back what you put in.
Right.
So if you commit to it, it's worth it. If you just want to have someone do the work for you and just pay them to get it done, then it's not going to work.
Right.
That's my.
It's help. It's not a cheat, right?
Right. Yeah, it's not like, when I was talking with my trainer, he said there's two schools of people that come here. It's like people that have money and want to just throw money at the problem and like have it fix the problem that's not going to get fixed. And there's people that are actually here that are committed to this, that want to change, maybe, spending their last dime to get this done because they want to see results. And those are the people that he wants to work with, and those are the people that succeed.
Right.
So,
well said, man. Well said.
Yes.
Hey, do you know Crystal? She sounds like she's a Spot fan.
Yeah, Crystal's a fan of I'm sorry, not a fan. She is a friend of the Covino and Rich Show.
Awesome.
Big supporter and
very cool.
Yeah.
I think she said her husband's a beard guy.
Oh,
Tell
nice.
your husband to check out our channel if he likes beards.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, and anyone in the chat, if you have not done so, make sure you've hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you join our family and check out our beard content for sure. Man, dude, this has been a blast.
Really
this is probably one of the quickest 2 hours that we've gone through. I can't believe you stuck around with us for 2 hours. That says a lot about you.
I feel bad that did I talk too much? I don't know.
No, dude,
I don't want to invade your show. I already invaded.
No, we're not joking, Spot. Like if we thought you sucked on the air, we would tell you.
Okay.
And your show, seriously, your show inspired us, dude. When we started this, we didn't say let's mock Covino and Rich, but we say they're our inspiration. These are the type of things we want to do. And generally, your show is three buddies shooting the shit.
Yeah,
that's what it boils down to.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
then that's what me and Kyle are. We're two cousins who grew up together since diapers and decided to take a run on this whole YouTube journey thing and talk about beards. And it's turned into, we got a producer on here as a guest who runs one of the most successful, shows that you can listen to. It's,
I'm a modest guy.
And if you don't mind me asking, I don't see why it's a compliment, but how big was your show compared to Sirius? Like obviously Howard Stern's until he retires is going to be the biggest.
Of course. And he's just radio legendary. Like he'll always, as long as he's around, he'll be the guy.
Oh yeah. Cause when I Googled it, it said you guys were the second, but I didn't, it was from some magazine website.
Who knows?
Right.
We're up there. We were always in like the upper tier of Sirius XM shows. We were homegrown. A lot of, there was like different levels of people, but I would say like we were in the top group of shows that were out there. Like, us. Actually, like a lot of the shows on our channel, I would consider our old channel. I consider in that upper tier outside of the Howard world. So
right.
That's why our channel works so well. Unfortunately, but that's past now. But I think we see that, moving over to this now and just having people follow us and for our show has been great. So
that's awesome, man.
Nice.
Yeah, guys, patreon.com/Covino and Rich. I'm telling you, check it out. Absolutely love it. We are going to go ahead and wrap it up. But Spotty, seriously, man, thank you so much for coming on here. This was an absolute blast. You got a lot of beard product coming at you, bro.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, if you have me back, like maybe we'll pick a time period where then I can come back and show you how different my beard looks.
Yeah.
That would be great. Now we got to get the two others to start growing something.
Oh, they're too vain to grow beards.
Yeah.
They're such pretty boys, and neither of them will admit it. It's so
okay. That's their MO. It works for them though. That's who they are. This is who I am.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So we want to give a big thanks to Southern Beard Company tonight for a couple giveaways that he did. Also, again, just released a brand new barbershop set, Fleet Street, and an amazing, what I'm calling a top 3 beard wash right now for your beards, of course. definitely check them out from now until I believe next weekend. All the proceeds are going to go to a close family member's friend for some health issues that he's currently going through. Unfortunately, this is to help the family stay on their feet while he has to take some time off of work. So please, if you're interested in some Southern Beer Company, all proceeds will go to that. No one is making any sort of money tonight. And, Tim has said from the start, it's not about the money, it's about the fun. And he really wants to help this family friend out. So if you're interested in that, and you can also find the direct GoFundMe page on the Southern Beer Company's Instagram right in his bio. So,
yeah, right.
And a big thank you to John from Bloombeards throwing in some extra giveaways as well. And of course, all you guys who stuck around from the start of the show, hopped in and out. We appreciate you being here. You guys are all cousins to us. We appreciate it. So, yeah. And of course, Spot.
Oh, thank you guys.
Yes. Thank you so much for your time. We know how busy you are, and man, this was an absolute blast for sure.
This was a lot of fun.
Nice. Likewise. And I'll get you that the answer to that movie question at some point.
Yeah.
I promise.
Yeah.
The next time I'm on, I'll give it to you next time.
Yeah. All right, so we'll Spot, hang out for 1 second for us. Sure. But guys, again, thank you so much for being here. Until next week, have an excellent weekend, and we will be back next Thursday, 9 p.m. as always. Peace.
Peace.
Cousins